Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Teresa Dale, and you are listening to Natural Health Radio. This is your Health Freedom Network, your Health Freedom Connection. We want to make sure that if you have any questions during this, that you email me at 88teresa@gmail.com. Write question in the subject line and ask me any question about health, and then I will talk about it on next week's show. So thank you for coming in. We have a phenomenal show for you today because of the information that we're giving that is going to help protect you, help nourish you, and hopefully teach you more about your emotions. One of the biggest things that the most important thing I can convey to you is how easy it is to get well if you are in control of your mind, because your mind can create disease and does create disease. You know, there is a science that was created at UCLA called psychoneuroimmunology. This was created in UCLA in the 80s. A lot of things happened in the 80s, and that was a really good thing because they proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that your mental negative belief systems about yourself or about the world or about others, that negativity lowers your immune system, which is terrible because in order to get a disease, you have to have a lowered immune system so that you can bring to you any disease if you can continue to allow negative thoughts in your mind about yourself, about your body, about the world, about your family, your significant other. You want to change the negativity to positivity by understanding your power, the power that you have to change your mind and to control your life and yourself and your health. So I have personally seen people and patients with all kinds of health issues, including children. And I have seen them go from having an illness to being totally healthy by including working on their mind, by understanding that their body is perfect. I don't care what anybody tells you about your body, okay? You are the one who is in control. Giving a diagnosis that you have cancer, giving a diagnosis that you have multiple sclerosis or any other disease is a label. And as soon as you accept that and you own that as yours, your immune system gets flushed down the toilet. Okay? So what you need to do is not take on those labels, not own those labels. What you want to do is empower yourself and understand that your physical body is perfect. And how do you do that? Well, I'm going to show you, I'm going to teach you a little bit today on how to do that. I'm going to tell you about a program I developed to help you do that. You need some tools to do that. And some of them are in the show today, and I'm very happy to present it to you. And I just want you to understand that any label that a person gives you is just that. It is not the truth. It is in some book that says these symptoms are related to this disease. Well, a lot of symptoms can be called, one group of symptoms can belong to several diseases, including poisoning. You know, if you have poisoning in arsenic, you could have all of those same symptoms that a person might have suicidal thoughts over, you know, the same kind of things. So what you want to understand is the label is not accurate. The truth is that your health is perfect. And if you can own that, and if you can feel that, and if you cannot go to anybody who has anything negative for you, then you have an opportunity to heal yourself totally. So as soon as you listen to a diagnosis, as soon as you go to somebody who's supposed to be an authority on your body, which doesn't exist, you're the only authority on your body, but you just have to educate yourself about your body so that you know what to do. So when you go to somebody who says, you have this disease, immediately when you feel that, take that into your body, no matter how you feel about it, you are going to weaken, burden your immune system. So what do I have to say? Don't do it. Just don't do that. You need to find out what causes disease. Besides poisoning and radiation, you can have symptomology from that. That's easy to fix by using the radiation kit that I developed for that. Okay, those symptoms, though, could belong to a lot of different labels. You don't want to live your life by giving yourself and owning labels that are negative. How you want to live your life is understanding that you are in control of your physical body and what happens to it. Your body, your mind tells your body what to do. Even you, Daryl.
It speaks to me occasionally.
Yeah. So how you talk to your mind, how you talk to your mind talks to your body is everything. If you say, oh, I've been diagnosed with this symptom, now I have to take this drug, you are creating toxicity in your body from the drug, and you're not allowing your body to heal. There are natural products, there are natural methods to heal anything. I have seen kids, children, and adults change their life by changing their mind. And you Daryl, have a brilliant mind. You know that.
Better than the average bear. Yeah.
There you go. And Daryl is a big bear, by the way. And I'm not picking on Daryl. He's my source and commentary for humor. So, but what I want to say basically is that I have used this in my own life. I have used it. I know how to look up symptoms. I'm a researcher, and you can learn to research things. If you are having symptoms, research those symptoms in a homeopathic website that I'm going to give you. It's called homeoint.org. HOMEOINT.org. And you put in your symptoms and they tell you the homeopathic remedy to use. All of those are individual remedies. And individual remedies work really good for symptoms. But you will need more than just the homeopathic remedies. That will address those symptoms. And some homeopathic individual remedies don't handle all symptoms, so you need a complex formula. You can also go to drdaleswellnessstore.com, and there's different buttons there now that you can click for variety of symptoms that you have. And then when you click it, what opens up is a listing of products, homeopathic and nutritional, that will work for those symptoms. And we did it that way, and I designed it that way because symptoms can be from anything, including depression. You can start feeling like you're getting old. Many people feel like I'm getting old, and when you get old, research shows that you get all these diseases and all these things happen. And I know genetically that my parents have this, and you start telling yourself the story that is harmful to you. Instead of that, you might have a new identity and belief and say, my body is functioning like when I was 40 years old or 30 years old. And if you believe that, you will change the way your body functions because your mind tells your body what to do. with all things. You can tell your kidneys to function perfectly. You can tell your heart that it's beating perfectly in exactly the right beats that it should have. And it's functioning perfectly. See, you're not talking to your body in a positive way. And you too, Daryl.
So you're saying these are like health affirmations?
These are life-giving health affirmations.
Okay, I didn't have the extra words, but I think I was on the right track.
You're doing great. Yeah, so these are health affirmations. These are truth. This is truth. You have to decide what you want your body to be. If you want your body to lose weight, you can put in the belief system and affirmation of how many pounds you want to weigh. Like if you're 100 pounds overweight, then you want to say, my body is so many pounds. Now, when you do that, you can't go eating bad. Okay, you have to really, really watch your diet when you do that too. It's not like you can eat anything and that will happen, although it might. But when you have to understand that food and the mind, this is the two important things: what you eat and what you think, and they should match. So if you say, I really love myself, I really appreciate who I am. I mean, people on the street say those things and they call them crazy. So I'm not saying for you to go out and say this to the world. I'm saying, although you could, but I would say it inside. You wanted to say something?
Well, I was going to say, if this is something that you do, you sitting before me is a strikingly very attractive woman, extremely attractive woman. And, you appear to be in much younger. We've talked about time frame and things like that. So I know approximately what your age frame is, but you probably look 30 years younger than that. So whatever you're saying or doing is working.
Well, thank you.
And Dr. Heal Thyself. Right?
Well, and this is how I am sure things work. Not only because my clients have success.